You ever wonder why some businesses really grow and explode and other businesses don't? A lot of that has to do with the business and how they address the marketplace. So, where does your business fit in the market? I'm Nick Finella. I'm the host of Man Sales TV. I have been selling now for over a decade. I've done over 12,000 in-home appointments. I have sold up to $10 million in 1 year. I've also built and sold an insurance company to private equity. Not saying that's why you should listen to me. I'm saying that gives me some credential to explain some of the things you may not be understanding in your business. So what is the number one thing that most business owners overlook when they start trying to grow their business or trying to scale a business? Right there. Market research. I cannot tell you how many business owners I've met that don't know anything about the market around them. They may know every in and out of their business, but they never took the time to actually analyze the market. Is it worth selling our widget for this price to these folks? What's our avatar? What's our marketing? How big is our market? Is there enough people to facilitate it in our area, or do we need to expand? It's a very, very interesting question. Think about the market that you're in and what research have you ever done on your market? Have you actually done, actual research? Like, have you took time to ask questions, to ask other competitors? Part of the market is the competition. Research the market in depth. Is it a market ripe for disruption? Is it a market that has regulation? Is it a market that has some constraint that you're not aware of? The next thing you want to do, and this is part of the market, analyze your competitors' offerings. One of the fastest and easiest ways to find out if you're in a good business is there other businesses dominating? Are there other businesses bigger than yours that have grown faster than yours that are worth more than yours? 99% of the time, this is true, because if you're just starting or you have a family business, you normally are on the smaller side. What did it take to get to be big? What did they do and what do they offer? What is special or unique about their business? What are they doing different? Next, identify trends. Trends are huge. It's similar, think of it like trends are the underlying behavior of your customers, of the marketplace, or of the business itself. Example of this would be how most businesses now have kind of gone away from brick and mortar and everything is online. You can purchase everything. You can purchase food online and have it shipped to your door. That wasn't even possible. I mean, when I was in high school, that wasn't a thing. You had to drive to a restaurant to pick up your food. And if you did call ahead, you had to pick up the phone, tell them what you want, give them your credit card over the phone or bring it with you, and then check out at the restaurant or at the wherever. It's totally different. The trends in the marketplace are critical. What patterns can you see? Do you see an opportunity for arbitrage between the value you have and the value you can create? Between a price of what you can get versus the price of what you can sell it. Look for these trends. That is what separates little business from big business, is they focus on trends, because that's where they can win. It's where the advantage comes from. The next thing you want to look at, develop a customer persona. Who is your ideal client? I can't tell you how many businesses I've said, who is your ideal client? And they look at me like, I don't know, Nick. I've never in my life thought of who are someone with money? Someone who wants to buy our thing? Great. Who are they? What do we know about them? Where do they live? How much do they make? Do they have a certain job? It's much easier depending on the business that you're in. So like if you said, I'm a dentist, well, that's a little bit tricky because technically anyone with teeth could be your ideal client. Let's get more granular than that. Let's get more precise. We want to say, all right, for the dentist example, we want, say you want to deal with children, okay? Because you're an orthodontic guy, you want to sell braces. Well, that tells me then you need to focus on families, people with children, younger people, between the ages of 10 and 16. And then you want to focus on their parents as well. Because if mom and dad see the ad, there you go. So pick your avatar specifically to what you want to sell. You want to sell braces, you have to focus on families that have kids and that have enough money or insurance to buy those braces. Or you want to run ads that, other kids are like, oh, I love going to this dentist because, it's a lot of fun. They've got a playhouse. Or like my dentist had video games when I was a little kid. It was awesome. Pick your avatar specifically. Now, if you're in a different type of business where, say like a laundromat, again, you're talking about a business that is limited by its physical location. So the physical location is going to be paramount in how effective that business is. Pick your persona. Think about it in depth and who will buy. A lot of times, the easiest way to do this is to look at, if you already have a business, look at your past customers. Who spent the most money? Who was the best to work with? Who found us or was looking for our thing? And then, this is the biggest one, how did we handle the service or the product? Was it hard for our business to fulfill for this avatar? Line those up and figure out what is the most efficient, makes the most money, or that you enjoy the most, and then go all in on those people, because ultimately those are the people that are going to make you money. And then the last thing, this is a big one, align yourself and your products and your service. You want to align with either a mission statement, you can align with another company, you can align with an influencer, you can align with that avatar. You want to make sure that when people think about your business or your brand, that a very clear, distinct picture comes to mind. Like if you said, get me a soda, my first picture that comes to my mind is a big red Coca-Cola. If you said, hey Nick, whatever, you think about anything, think of a Twinkie, you think of a snack, I think Twinkie. If you said, hey, grab me a tasty cake, I automatically think Hostess. You want to always have brands like, if you said, hey, let's watch some TV, my first thought's Netflix. It's that simple. If you said, hey, let's do some AI, I think ChatGPT. I don't think of the other ones, I think Chat. It's how you've branded yourself and who you have aligned with. When people say Elon Musk, the first thing I think is Tesla. I don't think X or the Boring Company or, any of that other shit. I think Tesla. There you go. You want to align your brand with your avatar so that it all makes sense to the avatar when they think of your company. You do not want there to be a disconnect, because then it makes it a little trickier. It gives you competitors, or it's not clear on exactly what you do and who you do it for. That is why some brands explode and other brands suffer, because they are not properly aligned on their market with their avatar and aligned with the mission at hand. If you don't believe me, keep sucking at business. It's no problem. I'm going to keep winning and my clients are going to keep winning. But this is something that's come up time and time again when I meet with clients. It's like, it's not a difficult thing. It's just something that you have to put some work on. And I want to help them do this every time. That's why I'm giving this video away for free, because this is something that I have literally went over probably 200 times in the last year with various companies. Everything from $500,000 companies to 5, 10, 15, my biggest company so far, 75 million. They all have the same questions. It's just where are they at in the stages of growth. So get out there, get to selling, book a call, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll answer them myself. Have an awesome day.